Can somebody say, wow? We want to make sure that we fill those seats in. There's enough space for our students, and so we want to fill those gaps all in here. And then the rest of the people we can send upstairs. I want to, first of all, welcome you to the 24 class, Peralta Community College District graduating class. It is a deep honor and a privilege. We have the people who make it happen, and here they are. From the chancellor on down, this is actually her show. And so we thank God for her, and then for all the people who follow and the trustees and that she's accountable to. And so the pastor of this church normally would be here, but his baby boy was graduating today. So he sends his greetings, and he wanted to be here. And so what I would like to do is just kind of go ahead and ask for an elder. Who's the oldest in the house? If you feel that you're the oldest, we just want to get your permission that we can move forward. In our African heritage, we don't move unless the elder give us permission. If you feel you above 90, anybody above 90 in the house? We've got one. Can you stand? People like her are the shoulders that we stand on. And so, do we have permission from you to move forward in our ceremony?
Hold on, ma'am. The folks need to hear what you got to say.
I am a foster parent, and I've been a foster parent for 54 years. And on last Saturday morning, they selected me to be the Mother of the Year. So I have certainly enjoyed people, I enjoy children, and I got a foster parent now, a foster child right now, and I have a daughter that's graduated.
So do we have your permission to start? Just say, you have my permission.
Huh?
Do we have your permission to start?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you say, Sam? She said yes.
All right. If you don't mind, we want to stand and ask God's blessing upon our ceremony and our time together. We are in a church. We want to keep the tradition of this church, but if you have a different tradition other than Christian, we want you to pray and to move in the tradition that feels right for you. Okay? Lord, we thank you for this time that we have together. We thank you for this church, this opportunity that we have. We thank you for these graduates. We thank you for the people who stand, whose shoulders they stand on, so that we can make the difference. Now we ask your blessings upon our time together. We ask that you would bless us, keep us, and guide us, even when we leave this place, even as we move back to the different things that we're going to do in life. We thank you for the Peralta Community Colleges. We thank you for Laney. We thank you for Merritt. We thank you for Berkeley City College. We thank you for the College of Alameda. We thank you for all that Peralta does to prepare our scholars to move into the world, to become great. And so we ask these blessings in the name of Jesus. We say amen and ashe. You may be seated. Again, we are in a church. So we ask that you would respect the rules of the house, and that is to be respectful. And we want to move forward. Because we're behind time, I have no idea, James, where my musician is, can you come? I'm gonna have to pay you, but I need you to get on the keys and do a little something. I know I'm sorry that I got good eyes when I need somebody. He's an organist and he can play. So we're going to actually move forward and bring up our person in the personality of Mr. Greg Hodge, Esquire. He is some of a million things, but today he is and will be doing our libation. Attorney Greg Hodge.
Good morning. If you feel good this morning, say Ashe. If you are proud of these young folks and not so young folks that are here graduating, say Ashe. We give thanks for another opportunity to be with each other. Just look around and kind of see who's here. You get to witness the beauty and the intellect and the joy in this room on this day. We stand on tradition. And as Brother Van Hook said, you know, we're in a sacred space. And the way that we do things as African people, and don't be confused when I say African people, because if you're black, you're African. You might be an Oakland African. You might be a Nigerian African. You might be like me, a Pine Bluff, Arkansas African, but you are African. We give thanks for our heritage this morning. We stand on tradition. And in the tradition, we asked our elder for permission to continue, and she said yes. Give her another round of applause. In the tradition, we take a few minutes to acknowledge those ancestors that went before us. Because you are not here on your own steam. You are here because somebody prayed for you to be here. You are here because somebody manifested you from 5, 6, 7, 8 generations ago. You are your ancestors' wildest dreams. By all accounts, if you're black, you're not even supposed to be here. They tried to kill you. They tried to rape you. They tried to torture you. They tried to enslave you. They tried to sharecrop you. They tried to reconstruction you out of existence, but you are still here. And we say Ashe. We give thanks today because we are on Native American territory, unceded land. The Laney people, the Muwekma language speakers, we're on their land. And so we give honor and praise to those Native American ancestors, and we say Ashe. We pour this libation today for those ancestors who are in the Asian Pacific Islander community. Our brothers and sisters who came here to farm, to build railroads, to contribute to this country, and for them we say Ashe. We pour this libation today for our Mexican-American, Aslan, Chicano, La Familia. We got a bunch of narratives going around about people crossing borders, but this was Mexico. This was Mexico. Ain't nobody crossed no borders, the borders crossed them. For them we say Ashe. We pour out a libation today for our European brothers and sisters, the ones who are really willing to get down with us. And some of y'all have heard me do this libation before, and I know that, you know, sometimes like, why are they talking about white folks? I'm talking about John Brown type of white folks. I'm talking about Elijah Lovejoy type of white folks. I'm talking about allies in solidarity with us, with our struggle for liberation. For them, we say Ashe. We pour this libation today especially for the Africans, for the black folks, for the folks who have come here and despite all odds, been able to succeed. A libation is about remembrance, reflection, and renewal. We want to remember who we come from. Those great-great-grandmamas who made sure that we could eat off the scraps of somebody else's table. For them, we say Ashe. We pour this libation today for those fathers, those men had 2, 3 jobs, working the day shift, the night shift, and the in-between shift, making sure that food was on the table, making sure that we knew the difference between right and wrong. For them, we say Ashe. We pour the libations for those black men who were known as by their initials, AD and JW. And when you would ask them, what's the AD for? The AD stands for AD. We say Ashe. We pour this libation today so we might reflect on who it is that we are. Some of y'all are coming out of the cosmetology program and you have to pay honor to Madam C.J. Walker. And we say Ashe. Some of you are coming through the psychology department, and you have to pay honor to Dr. Asa Hilliard and other African-American scholars who are ahead of their time. We say Ashe. Today, you have to pour a libation for those people who were builders, people who were general contractors, people who built things, brick and mortar. We've been building stuff for a long time. Those pyramids did not get built by somebody from space. That was black people, and we say Ashe. We pour this libation for our ancestors so we might remember, reflect, and renew, and think about, as we sit here today, all of us have a reason for being on the planet. We have a deep, divine purpose for being here. If you haven't figured out your purpose, keep searching. Keep asking, because somebody is looking at you as an example. Somebody is looking at you as a role model. Somebody is looking at you as a mama and them, an auntie, an uncle, a big baba, whoever it is. Ashe. And for all those ancestors, those people who didn't make it here today, just call their names out. Oscar Grant and Trayvon Martin and Breonna Taylor and people in our history who didn't make it. Call their names out today. Bring them into this. Ashe. Ashe. And for all of those ancestors whose names we may not remember, but in whose spirit we showed up today. In whose spirit we showed up and make good trouble. As John Lewis said, making good trouble in the world. To be fully human. To not let anybody define us in names that we are not. It is not what they call you, it is what you answer to. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Congratulations, y'all.
Thank you so very much, Brother Greg Hodge. Our musician is not here. He actually is a student of Laney, and I'm responsible for getting him in school, but he's not here today. And so I want to thank Brother James. Thank you, James. Give him a hand. So those of you who have your programs, we have one that will actually do our occasion, but our chancellor is going to help her also with the national anthem. So would you come, Sister Joy, and let's get this done.
Right.
One of you.
Can we stand? Page 3, please, in your programs. Rise and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening stars. Let us resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the darkness has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're fine. Oh my goodness. All right, class of 2024, how are you feeling? Oh my
goodness. Oh, what a happy day. A day it is. It's such an honor to be here as we gather to celebrate this momentous occasion. This is the day. This is a blessed day, a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. You all worked so hard to get here, and in just thinking about the theme of our graduation today, how it's stepping into our future, inspired by our past. And as we heard, Craig Hodge, you covered a lot of the folks I was going to bring up today, so I'm not even going to go there in honor of our time, because I know how we can go long in our beautiful churches, but this theme encapsulates a really special moment. It reminds us that our journey is not our own, but is deeply rooted in the sacrifices and triumphs of those who came before us, as you already have heard. And it's upon this legacy that we build our dreams. Our ancestors, who endured unimaginable hardships, and I'm going to keep it short, paved the way for us to stand here today. They knew that our sacrifices were foundational, which future generations would build. And we all have built. You have built. You are here. Before we look ahead, let's just take a moment to truly appreciate where we stand. Each of you, each and every one of you, I know have faced challenges that tested your resolve. You balanced academics, work, family, personal growth, housing, transportation, childcare. You navigated through systems that were not always designed with your success in mind. These systems wasn't for us. It wasn't created by us. And yet you are here, stronger and wiser. Let's take a moment. As we celebrate the 16th African-American, I love you said African and American graduation, let us remember that the milestones like these are not just our personal achievements, they are community victories. The age of 16 often symbolizes a coming of age, a transition into greater responsibility and maturity. Similarly, this 16th ceremony marks a milestone of continuity and growth for our community. It reflects the long-standing tradition of recognizing our excellence and persistence in education year after year. Y'all are breaking cycles. You are breaking cycles for generations to come. A grand celebration transforming our generations. Consider the legacy of Oakland's own trailblazing like Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seals, Angela Davis, and countless leaders who have fought tirelessly for justice and equality. Their collective courage and dedication have paved the way for each and every one of you standing here today, myself and all of us who are here to celebrate this moment with you. They remind us that every step we take forward is grounded in the strength and resilience of our community. As you step into your future, remember the shoulders upon which you stand. Remember the stories of those who came before you, their struggles, their victories, their unwavering hope. And let those stories inspire you to dream bigger, to strive harder, and to never settle for less than what you deserve. Your past is not just a series of events. It's a source of strength, wisdom, and identity and dignity. I want to share a quick personal story. I grew up in Oakland, East Oakland to be specific. Navigating the challenges of a young mother of 4, the odds were stacked against me. And there were times when the struggles to survive within these systems felt overwhelming and unbearable. Balancing motherhood and work and my education seemed almost impossible, but I never gave up. With the power of the Almighty, the guidance of our ancestors, and the unwavering support of our community, I persevered. And I stand before you today not just as a survivor of those challenges, but as Dr. Joya Chavrin, a proud holder of a doctorate in education. Thank you. My journey is a testament of the fact that no matter how insurmountable the obstacles may seem, with resilience, faith, and support, we can achieve our dreams. I share this story, my story with you to remind you that your struggles do not define you. They prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. As you reflect on your accomplishments, take pride in how far you've come. You have shown resilience in the face of adversity and determinations in the pursuit of your achieved goals. Y'all graduating. You have demonstrated that you are capable of achieving great things. Your future is a blank canvas, and you have the power to paint it with the colors of your dreams. You are stepping into a world that needs your brilliance, your creativity, and your leadership. You are the future, and the future is bright because of each and every one of you. And as you move forward, I encourage you to carry with you the lessons you have learned, embrace the values of your hard work, your integrity, and remember the importance of our community and supporting and uplifting one another. Our strength lies in our unity and our ability to come together. In your journey, of course, you will face new challenges. It ain't over, y'all. There will be times when the road ahead seems uncertain, when the weight of the world feels heavy. In those moments, draw on the strengths of your ancestors from your past, from the stories of resilience and triumph that our heritage has provided to us. Remember that you are not alone, and you are part of a rich tapestry of history and hope. And I don't believe he brought you this far to leave you. So just thinking about as you continue, education is a lifelong journey. Don't stop. The knowledge you have gained here is just the beginning. And second, just be true to yourself. In a world that often tries to define us, it is important to know who you are and stay true to your values and embrace the unique qualities, your passions, and of your dreams. Do not be afraid to stand up for what you believe in and to speak your truth and be unapologetically you. Yeah. And third, give back. Use your talents, your skills, and the resources to make a positive impact. And remember that success is not just about what you achieve, but frankly, what we achieve. Y'all must represent. And lastly, I want you to take care of yourselves. Your well-being is essential to the success and happiness of you. Prioritize your physical, your mental, and your emotional health, and practice your self-care. Seek out the support. You have many people who love you, who are here to celebrate with you. Reach out and make time for the activities that bring joy and fulfillment. As you step into your future, I want you to know that you have the power to create change and to break down barriers, systemic barriers, residual barriers. You are the embodiment of hope and possibility, and the future is in your hands. So in closing, I just want to leave you with a quote from Dr. Akbar, a distinguished Africana psychologist, who said, "We are all born with the gift of potential. Our ancestors knew that. They taught us that the only limitations we have are those we place on ourselves. So break free from those limitations and soar. I need you to soar, class of 2024. You see how that rhymes? Graduates, you have shown us what you're capable of. Now it's time to take the next step. Step into your future with pride, with confidence, knowing you are a legacy of a remarkable past and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Again, I need you to soar. Congratulations. The future is yours. Go create it. Thank you.
Thank you so very, very much. We have so many people that I want to thank. I can't thank everybody at the same time, but the 100 black men are here. I ride Harley Davidson motorcycles, and my club brothers, some of them are here, Buffalo Soldiers. Where are they? Coach, come stand right here by this pole. Chicken, where you at? We all have riding names that may or may not meet our personality. So if you can stand right here, because there might be somebody that may not like me. And where did Chicken go? Okay, he need to come tell him that I say stand right here when he get there so that he can go. Listen, truth be told, all of this is because of one woman. Trustees selected our first permanent chancellor in how many years? Been a long time. And so we are able to do this because she gives permission. So this is her show. So I would like for you to stand and welcome our new chancellor. She's not no stranger to this district, but she's now the commander-in-chief. And if you would stand and welcome her and give her an applaud. This is her show, and so she would like to come.
Man, Commander-in-Chief, well, please sit down. Please sit down. Thank you so much. Dr. Van Hook, you're hilarious. It is certainly not my show, let me tell you all. But good morning. It's my privilege to be here with family, friends, colleagues, and community in celebration of our distinguished graduates today. First, even though he couldn't be here today, let me thank Bishop Lawrence and the Evergreen Missionary Baptist Church for welcoming us with generosity and love to this beautiful place of worship, right? And Thanksgiving. We are grateful for the partnership and the leadership. Second, I want to express my deep appreciation to the Peralta Association of African American Affairs, lovingly known as PA, and specifically to the members of the African and African American Graduation Committee for their tireless efforts in organizing this ceremony today. Thank you, Rose Allen, Ramona Butler, Douglas Cobb, Doris Hankins, Hope Lane, LaShawn Brumfield, and finally, Dr. Lawrence E. Van Hook, our Master of Ceremonies today. I'm privileged to be here on behalf of the Board of Trustees, district and college leadership, and I want to take a moment and a point of privilege to introduce them to you today. We have Shawit Yohannes, Trustee Shawit Yohannes. We have Vice President of the Board, Louis Quinlan. Deanna Delphine Polk, Trustee. And Naomi Vasquez, your student trustee, representing the voice of 33,000 students graduating this year and going on to UCLA. We're so proud of her. And I also want to take a moment of privilege to introduce the college presidents who are here with us today. Dr. David Johnson, Merritt College. Dr. Rudy Besikoff, Laney College. And Dr. Denise Richardson, Berkeley City College. And then I'm going to ask my other colleagues from district leadership to please stand. Folks and all of our volunteers and everyone, thank you so much for your incredible leadership for us. So, graduates, now I get to you, right? Graduates, today is more than a celebration of your academic achievements and accomplishments, but a recognition of the winding path you've traveled to get here today. Let's make no mistake, it's the path your ancestors dreamed for you. It's the path many of them couldn't traverse, but they could see in their mind's eye. It's the proclamation of your inherent beauty, intelligence, tenacity, and creativity. Today is the recognition of your perseverance, patience, and purpose that helped you arrive at a deeper understanding of what you are learning about yourself, about the world around you, the spaces you occupy, and the wondrous journey of you. Much like the remarkable dragonfly, you are not only a marvel of nature, but a symbol of transformation and change. You are, absolutely. I see you over there. I've been watching you. You see, unlike what many of us learn about the metamorphosis of a butterfly, right? I just want to say, unlike what a butterfly must go through in order to come to life, the lesser-known metamorphosis of the dragonfly doesn't have as many stages as the butterflies. But see, as the dragonfly leaves its exoskeleton, it embraces its full form. It's known as an incomplete metamorphosis. It is still very soft as it gets ready to take on the world around them. This unique life cycle, from water-dwelling nymph to agile airborne adults, is why in many cultures around the world they are revered. This type of transformation represents personal growth and the ability to adapt to life's challenges. And in some African cultures, dragonflies represent new beginnings and prosperity. See, like your ancestors before you, even in the softness, you refuse to yield. Despite what many may have been at times seem like concerted and powerful efforts to stop you. But you know your DNA is filled with the generations, that your powerful resilience and calling that encourages you to use your education to sharpen your eyes and tune your ears, to forge a path forward for you, your family, your loved ones, and your community. I had the honor to travel to Ghana, and on the wall of one of the slave castles, the African Genesis Institute marked the words, "We are the children of those who refuse to die." So today, I honor you. I honor your loved ones, past and present, who sacrificed mentally and physically to dream a dream that includes today, your graduation, as an achievement of your wondrous and beloved life's journey. You have allowed yourself to come alive right here. So no matter what is calling you next, know that you are meeting that call with all the knowledge, skills, and experiences that you have gained from your time at, let me hear it, Berkeley City College, woo, woo, College of Alameda, woo, Laney College, and Merritt College. We all Peralta colleges. It's all good. Hey! Hey! And you know, I'm just so blessing, Dr. Schmidt. Thank you for your incredible remarks today. I want to tell you, we went to Cal around the same time and we sang in the Young Inspiration Gospel Choir together. We found it out today, so we're rusty today to sing, but it was a pleasure and honor to be with you. So graduates, as you step into the future, I hope you are open to new connections and experiences, that you never forget that you embody the strength of your ancestors, the knowledge you've gained from the education and life experiences, and you have the ability to adapt to any challenge like the remarkable dragonfly. I am awed and grateful for your trust in us on this journey. May the metamorphosis continue. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Trustee. Want to keep moving. This young man who's actually coming, Brother Doug Cobb, what an awesome brother he is as a counselor, as a brother beloved, and he lives his life to do this work. He has some scholarship recipients that he wants to come and honor at this time. If you all can help me to welcome Brother Douglas Cobb. I used to look as good as him too, boy, I tell you.
All right, thank you, everybody. So each year, the Peralta Association of African American Affairs honors the students district-wide. So I would like you to stand as you hear your name called. So starting off with Berkeley City, we have Darius Harmon. All right. Darius Harmon will be majoring in finance and computers and attending Howard in the fall. All right. We have Anise Jones from Berkeley City. She is majoring in biology and will be returning to Berkeley City and plans to transfer to Cal in biology. So Anise Jones. Okay, I hope she's here. Shamika Johnson from COA. Majoring in apparel design. She will be returning to COA in the fall and plans to transfer to San Francisco State. Also from COA, we have Chanceline Zanawu. Chanceline will be majoring in chemistry and plans to transfer to a school in pharmacology. All right. All right, this next brother's not here today, but he's competing in the state championship for the hurdles. He's a student athlete. His name is Wesley Pierre. He attends Merritt College and will be transferring to UC Berkeley in the fall. Next student from Merritt, Lois Spicer. She will be majoring in nursing and also be returning to Merritt in the fall. Next, from Laney College, and also our student speaker, Damian Pope. Damien will be majoring in psychology and attending Morehouse in the fall. Now this next young lady, she's not here, but she also attends Merritt and she won our NAACP scholarship. She is competing today also in the state championship, track and field, doing the hammer toss. Her name is Bianca Townsend. And lastly, our international scholarship winner who attends BCC, Ala Watumise Akin is she here? Please stand. From BCC. She will be majoring in computer science and attending Berkeley in the fall. And once again, just give them all a big round of applause.
Thank you so very much. I couldn't do this without the staff and the people that comes to help us. But we want to take the time to honor some people that help us make us do what we do. I'm probably more transient. I'm at all of the colleges doing something. But we have people that help us to get things done. And so I want to start with a young lady. The reason why mentoring is so very important is because she started off as a student, and then she was mentored by Dr. Audrey Trotter. And if anybody knows Dr. Audrey Trotter, she's no nonsense, and she is a stickler for excellence. Alejandra Tomas is who we're honoring today, because these programs, I can guarantee you can't find any misspelled words. The settings are together. She put her time, her effort in, and we could not do this without Alejandra. Because she was mentored, come on, I'm gonna give you something to say. Look at it. Because she was mentored by my colleague and giant, I'm so proud of her from being a student Now she's an administrator. And so I need for you all to help me to encourage her, because she did everything she could not to be honored on today. And so if you can give her another round of applause.
No. Thank you. I am where I am, and I am what I am because of the people who are in this room. Thank you. And because of the people who stood before you in this very same room. And for that, I am very grateful. Thank you.
The next person that's on our docket to honor today is Mark Johnson. Listen, we have a IT person that handles all of the communication of all 4 colleges. He handles TI. He is the go-to person, and every year he allows his staff to come and film and take pictures and send out communications. And we could not go another year because somebody is always behind the scenes making it happen. And every time I've called him, he's answered the phone. Hi, Dr. Van Hook, what can I do for you today? Like he was just waiting on my call. He tricks me every time. But I wanted to give him an honor and thank him for the tireless work, the information that you all get through text messages, through all kind of communication. He's the man behind the machine. And so if you can give him a round of applause.
Thank you all so much. I'm just so honored to be here and be recognized with these 2024 graduates. Woo!
Thank you so very, very much. Thank you. I'm so honored to introduce our Person of the Year. We're going to ask Dr. Denise, the president of Berkeley City College, to come and talk about the Merritt president, Dr. David Johnson.
Thank you, everyone. It is such an honor and a privilege to be part of honoring Dr. David Miles Johnson. Please come down, Dr. Johnson.
Yeah, my government.
Not only is Dr. Johnson the president of Merritt College, he is a scholar. He is a gentleman. He is a leader among leaders. He brings us together with his compassion, with his humor, and with his unconditional love. He makes us all better because of who he is. He is an extraordinary husband and father, and we are just so very grateful to have him among us and to depend on him to continue to inspire us. So it is my great honor to acknowledge perhaps one of the most popular men in Oakland with this distinguished honor.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why he didn't wear his hat today, but he might have not in his tam, but he is going to get a new one today. And so we're getting ready to crown him with his new tan.
Say something too. You know I'm light skinned. You know I'm light skinned, so you see me blushing up here, right? No, I just want to say that I'm very honored to receive the award. I also want to say quickly, today is an amazing day for you all because I can just say personally, education is responsible. Well, my granny would be mad. Beside the grace of God, education is responsible for every good thing that I have in my life, okay? And it's an honor and pleasure, it's a blessing, actually, to be able to serve as the president of Merritt College. So I just hope that you take this moment, recognize what you've done. As I often say, it doesn't matter how difficult your road, how long it took, because once you get to the top of the mountain, the view's the same. So take your rightful place, enjoy your day, and let's get it.
So as Brother Hodge poured libations this morning, what we did is we honored those who've passed before us as well, and we wanted to take a moment to honor some in our community. We stand on the shoulders, our institutions stand on the shoulders. So I want to just honor Robert Adams, the former president of Merritt College, Douglas Banks, our library technician at Laney College who passed, and Ernest Crutchfield, who was a former counselor at Merritt College and former president of Laney College, who all passed this last year. We were deeply saddened by the passing of Laney College and Peralta Community College District student Mahogany Camel just the other day. Mahogany's parents are here today, her mother and father. Please stand right here in the front. Show them love, show them light, show them you will carry on in honor of Mahogany. Mahogany's children, her family are here. Mahogany was a bright light in the Umoja village of Laney College, and beyond Mahogany's warmth and dedication as an Umoja Baka student worker and a volunteer with the Black Student Union, enriched the campus community, right? Yes, absolutely. We honored 3 individuals earlier who have had long pathways, and Mahogany's was cut short, incredibly short. But may her spirit, graduates, may we carry on her spirit in your lives in honor of her daughters and the memories she leaves behind. It's an honor and a privilege to have served your daughter. Thank you for being here today. Let's take a quick moment of silence. Thank you.
Thank you so very, very much. I want to thank my staff, the people who help us to do this. For a short period of time, we didn't have in-person ceremonies. We had to do them virtually. And when we first started 16 years ago, I didn't know these individuals. And every student that would come up and say, I want to thank Miss Rose Allen. And they said, I want to thank Miss Rose Allen so much I got jealous. And so I went up to Miss Rose Allen and said, who are you? She was at Merritt at the time. And how do I become like you so that people can call my name because of what you've done to help them to graduate? So I'm going to ask them to come down. Rose, Ramona, Doug, come on down. Come on, Ramona. Come on, Doug. Where's Hope? Hope, where's Hope? They all will be receiving one of these. They had no idea it was coming. I had to trick Doug because he went to the place to get the awards for everybody else, and I had to get them for them. Listen. Come on up, Hope. If I can find which ones are which. That's Douglas Cobb. This is Ramona's, and this is Hope. These people are the people who I bug them, I harass them. I know they get tired of me. When it comes down to getting it done, I'm the guy. And so I go through a lot, and I put a lot of pressure on these. Doris Hankins is not here, and these people have staff of people who they work with, and each one of them are from every college. LaShawn, where's LaShawn? Where's LaShawn? From COA. Which one is that? I got another one someplace. You see it? All right. Listen, I've been running so hard. Where's LaShawn Broomfield? I would like for her to come out too. So she has one as well. I just want to say, and I know that some of them are still busy, but if you all could help me to thank them for the work that they do. LaShawn is from COA. Rose is from Merritt. Laney is both Hope and Douglas, and then Berkeley City College is Ramona. And this is the hardest working people in show business. And let me just tell you how hard it is. We're not just dealing with one college, we're dealing with 4. And so every person wants their college to get what they need for their college. And I've got to figure out how to measure and make sure that all colleges get represented. And I just want to thank them so very much. And I picked out the best that they had. They're kind of heavy too, so you can lift some weights with that. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Thank you all. You can take them. Oh, you want a picture? I was hoping that LaShawn would come by now. Thank you so very much.
I want to introduce our student speaker. Now, I don't know him real well, but when I met him, he'll blow you away. This brother's sharp. He wants to change the world. So give a big hand for Damian Pope.
I go. I go. I go. Ashe. What if I told you that to step into your future greatness, you must be willing to utilize your past as fuel to drive you there? What if I told you that hurt, anguish, and sadness you've experienced could be transmuted into some of your greatest pleasures? What if I told you that your past or present circumstances do not define you, but they can refine you? Blessings, class of 2024. My name is Damian Roselle Pope Jr., and I have been given the assignment to convey the importance of stepping into our future inspired by our past. See, we all have a past that we may or may not be proud of. We all have trials and tribulations we've had to wade through. But I stand before you all as someone who can share my testimony and gladly say I am not who I was in the past and have utilized my circumstances as motivation to achieve the dreams that a couple years ago seemed to be far out of reach. To get a better understanding of where I come from and what I've been through, I want to go back in time a bit. Flash back to my journey at El Cerrito High School. That's where my educational journey took a turn. Go Gauchos. I was nowhere near the academic scholar that I am today. I was barely breezing through some of my high school courses freshman year. Sophomore year, I had a switch. I'm sorry. Sophomore year, I had a switch and got back on track. But junior year is the year my destiny was under attack. See, I was a youth that kept most of my problems under wraps. I believed people wouldn't hold space for me, nor be able to support or help me. But since middle school, I have been faced with the trial of watching my only living parent struggle with mental health challenges. Feeling scared of what my friends and even some family may think, I kept this truth to myself. As her struggle worsened through my junior year in high school, I started to experience some of my own struggles with mental health. Depression. However, at the time, I was unaware of how my mother's condition was affecting me or what exactly I could do to support her. I felt helpless. So I shut down, stopped going to school, stopped doing homework. And when I did have that energy to show up, I had masked my reality with what awaited me at home. While at school, I had to deal with the anxiety of worrying if my mom would have another episode. This constantly weighed on my mind and my spirit. So when senior year got around and my mental status didn't improve, I wasn't too shocked to find out that I wouldn't be walking the stage with my class the year 2017. I was ashamed and disappointed in myself for letting myself be held captive by my depression and stress, unable to act and be present. In that moment, I was unable to act for my future because of my past or present circumstances. Now, I don't blame my mother, and I love her dearly for molding me into the man I am today. And I am blessed to have her here today. And I,
Mama, where you at? Come on up, stand with him. Where's his mother? Come on, stand with him. Come on.
that's my grandma. This is my grandma. I'm blessed to have her here today, too. I don't see her. Let me see. Where's his mom? Is his mother here? She's somewhere in here. I don't know where she. Oh, there she goes.
Come on up.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I'm blessed to have my mom here today to support me on one of my biggest days. She didn't she didn't choose to struggle with mental health challenges. However, I made the conscious choice to not participate in mine. Fast forward to 2019, 2 years after I was supposed to graduate, I had family up until that time constantly reminding me to finish school, and they were harping on my apparent failure to graduate. But I knew myself and knew I needed time. See, I also started my first job in my senior year of high school to help support myself and my family. So it wasn't like I was just doing nothing with my life. 2019 is when I made the decision to enroll in the West Contra Costa Adult Education Center and finally obtained my diploma and walked the stage proud with my family on the sidelines cheering me on. Fast forward 3 years later to 2022, and that is when I started my first college semester here at Laney College. And from there, I have been fully immersed in school and club activities, and am proud to say that I am presently participating in my life, and I'm graduating with 3 degrees. God has kept me. God has kept me. So the theme of this graduation, stepping into our future, inspired by our past, for this Black graduation hits home for me. I am grateful and blessed to be able to stand before you all as a testimony of where hard work, grit, and determination can take you. As long as you don't give up on you, there is nothing in this world you can't do. There is no goal you can't achieve. If I can overcome my obstacles and reach my goals, then so can you. Don't nobody, not even yourself, convince you otherwise. These trials that you are facing are sculpting you to step into your excellence. In the wise words of James Baldwin, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. As long as you continue to run from the challenges that may seem like they are sent to break you, but were really designed to make you, you may never reach your full potential. But I am proud to say that I can look into the crowd and see the Black excellence before me. These are students that chose to tackle their problems head on to reach their goal of graduating today. Whatever your GPA was, you made it here today. Scholarships or not, you made it here today. Support or not, You made it here today. But I would like to ask all of you to ponder upon what's next. What road will you decide to travel down next? Wherever you decide to take yourself, trust and believe that you are going far. So I want to thank those who have made it this far and will continue to go further. And I want to end off with a poem I made for this event called I Want to Thank Those. I want to thank those who've come before me. I want to thank those who are here for me. I want to thank those who come after. I want to thank those who made it through disaster. I want to thank those who switched the tempo to reach their goal much faster. I want to thank those who do it for the people they look after. I want to thank those with no rafters, but you still found ways with no rafters, no support to hold your dreams up like beams, but you still found ways to hold it down. When the sky was falling, you stood firm and held on to your crown. I want to thank those who have family who couldn't be here to see this moment. Their spirit is in the midst, and I want you to know it. They're looking down at you with smiles because you journeyed countless miles. I want to thank those who never gave up, who never stopped pursuing excellence. I want to thank those who almost did. But if it's one thing I know, is your greatness wasn't meant to be hid. Even if you ain't know you can make it this far, God did. Now look at you. Now look at you. I want to thank you for never giving up on you. So thank you. And I hope you continue to admire this view, because better things is on its way to you. Because only you know what you made it through. But today, I want to thank those who are here, because you did that for you. So most importantly, I want you to give yourself a hug and a pat on the back, because I want you to thank you. Y'all did all of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker is a young man who I'm honored to introduce to you all. Kevin Jenkins is a young man who has demonstrated excellence. Not only did he demonstrate excellence, and you can read his bio in your program, but he's a former trustee of Peralta Community College. After his stint in the Peralta Community College, he became District 6 councilperson for the city of Oakland. He runs from the hills down to the waterfront in District 6 in this city. He's young, he's vibrant, he's intelligent, he's brilliant. And I need you to tune in to share what he wants to give you today in his words as the keynote speaker. After you hear the song of Brother Benton Smith, when he comes, I'm going to ask everybody to stand to receive our keynote speaker for this day, the Honorable Kevin Jenkins, District 6. Councilman of the city of Oakland.
Check. How's everybody doing today? All right. So, Dr. Van Hook, I tell you, Doc, I was at home thinking that this was next week. It was in my calendar as next week, but that was my graduation. So I just grabbed myself and I ran out that door because I represent you, Doc. Yes, sir. And I'm going to give you that song that we said. I'm going to give it, and I have never sung it. I didn't have a chance to rehearse it. But this is what that music education did for me. So you see what I'm saying? This is why I went to school. Yeah, here we go. I've paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence but committed no crime. And bad mistakes I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicking me in my face through and through. We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions of this world. I've taken vows, my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. Thank you all. But then no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before the whole human race that includes you. We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions, my friends. Oh, my friend. He saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. I know somebody know what I'm talking about in this room. He saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. Oh, he's mine, I'm his. It doesn't matter what I did. He only sees me for who I am. He's mine and I'm his. It doesn't matter what I did. He only sees me for who I am. I am a champion, my friend. Don't keep we are the champions. We are the champions, my friend.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, saints. So I'm so taken aback by the song by Brother Damien. It's just the power in this room, really taken aback. So I just want to thank you guys for allowing me to be here. Dr. Van Hook, Chancellor, trustees, and most importantly, students. It's a profound honor to stand here before you today, not just as a speaker, but a fellow member of this vibrant community. So as we celebrate this momentous occasion, the 16th annual African American graduation, let's take a moment to soak in this atmosphere. Do you guys feel Black excellence in the room? Nah, come on. Do you guys feel Black excellence in the room? So, you know, I look around and I see the next generation of leaders, doctors, lawyers, business owners. I wouldn't wish this on you, politicians. So I'm confident that you guys are all gonna go out and do great things for yourselves, your family, and most importantly, your community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kevin Jenkins. I'm a retired Peralta trustee, and right now my current job, I have the distinct honor and privilege of being an Oakland City Council member for East Oakland in District 6.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is there anybody from East Oakland in here?
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
Deep East.
So this role as being the council member affords me an invaluable opportunity, all right? So I can effectuate change. I can influence the direction of our beloved city, and I can support those who are most in need. But let me be the first to tell you, I'm gonna be like Dr. David, I'm not gonna embarrass my grandmother. I wouldn't be here without God first. And then, second, I wouldn't be here without Peralta.
Yes, sir.
So my journey is much like many of yours. I grew up as a kid in Oakland, in the projects, living in an urban city. So as a child, how many of you guys remember what you wanted to be? Say it out. Come on, say it out loud. I heard a doctor, a veterinarian, sports physician, a politician, don't do that. A cosmetologist, and I see some back there too. Okay. So I wanted to be a professional wrestler, a barber, and an NBA player. So let me be the first to tell you, the first two, I would have been a terrible wrestler, a terrible barber, but I definitely could have been an NBA player, but I had to give that up for my community. But I was without sight, I was without vision, and that's what led me to community college. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and so I ended up attending Laney and College of Alameda. So I remember 20 years ago, I know it doesn't seem like I was at College of Alameda 20 years ago, but 20 years ago, I was registering for class, and it was an absolute mess. Waited 2 hours to see a counselor, but I'm glad that it's better now, the process is great. But this isn't a story about direct success, all right? So how many of you guys know what the withdrawal is? So I earned an AA full of withdrawals. That means 60 units of dropping classes. Now you guys are probably wondering, why would they bring somebody up here that has 60 units full of withdrawals? Because it's what Peralta is about. It's about perseverance. It's about not giving up. It's about believing in yourself. When you're thinking you're gonna quit, you're not gonna quit. And I know some of you guys might have the same story. You might not admit it. Some of you guys might have some withdrawals, but you're here today, here in the flesh. And so it's important to never give up. Education is a challenge under the best circumstances. It requires balancing lectures, family, jobs, and the complexities of our day-to-day life. Each of you have faced these challenges head on, and you've succeeded. You should be abundantly proud of yourselves. But let us also remember, we didn't get here alone. There were individuals who supported us at our lowest points, who provided motivation when we were stressed, offered peace and calms during our storms, whether it be your mother, your father, your sibling, your mentor, your teacher, your child. We all owe them a deep debt of gratitude. So I want you to take a moment now, stand up. Graduates, stand up. Call out the name of the person who helped you. Some of you guys are on your phones. Text the person. Jesus Christ. I heard somebody say, my mom, my sister. Remember to always give these people gratitude and always say thank you and I love you. So, you guys can be seated. So as we look to the future, the question is, what's next? All right? So some of you guys will continue on to universities. Others will step into your career path. And a few of you guys might return to Peralta Community College as educators, teachers, the next chancellor. And so no matter where your path leads you, I'm confident you'll make a profound impact on our world. Remember to enjoy the journey, celebrate the small victories, and learn from your setbacks. Because life is not a linear journey. It's full of zigzags and unexpected ways. Also, I want you guys to remember the community and the college system that helped you get to where you are. They have given you the foundation of which to launch into your futures. Don't forget to give back when you can. So as the great philosopher Kendrick Lamar said, bear with me for a second, I'm about to put you on game. So I've graduated 5 times. Kindergarten, 8th grade, high school, college, graduate school. Hear me out. The common theme is I can't tell you who the speaker was at the graduation, what they spoke about, who the valedictorian was, probably except for 8th grade, Johnny Cochran was the keynote. But my point being, as the days turn into weeks, the weeks turn into months, and the years go on, you're gonna remember less and less about this speech. So if you can take anything from this speech today, let it be. As you stand on the threshold of your new beginnings, I want to challenge each of you to step into the future, inspired by your past. Do not merely aspire to make a living. I know it's tempting. You see $100,000, $200,000, but that's not what it's about. Aspire to make a difference. The world is vast, filled with endless opportunities and profound challenges. Use the education that you gained here today and the experience to think about a bigger, bolder place and have your heart ready to learn and a spirit ready to continue. Take a moment to envision the impact that you wish to have on our world, the communities that you wish to uplift, the injustices that you're going to go on to fight, and the innovations you'll bring to life, whether it's through volunteering, mentoring, or leading and remembering that your actions can cause ripples and turn into waves and change across communities across this globe. So I want to be the first to say congratulations, class of 2024. You guys did it. Keep going.
Miss Ramona, come and share.
Graduates, class of 2024. So, what is the kente cloth that you all are wearing? Kente is an Asante ceremonial hand-woven cloth. Historical accounts trace its origin to the early weaving traditions of West African kingdoms, between 300 AD and 1600 AD. Kente, as we know it today, was developed in the country of Ghana during the 12th century AD. It received its name from the term kenten, which means basket, because of the cloth's resemblance to the woven design of a basket. Kings, queens, and important figures of the state and Ghanaian society wore the cloth during ceremonial events and special occasions. The cloth is not worn as commonplace activity or ordinary wear. Today, as those of the African diaspora gain a renewed sense of pride for their motherland, they wear the kente cloth for inspiration and as a reflection of the connection to their African ancestors. So what is the donning of the kente? Donning of the kente is a ceremony to commemorate the transition of graduates of African descent, Africans, African Americans, Caribbean, and Pacific Islanders from one historical moment in their lives to the next. At Peralta Colleges, College of Alameda, Berkeley City College, Laney College, and Merritt College, the donning of the kente is a rite of passage for those persons who have taken the journey through their educational programs, who have strived for academic excellence, and are now graduating to the next leg of their life's journey, where service and scholarship merge for the glory of God and the liberating healing of our various communities. It was for this day that your ancestors rejoiced to see your birth, because they believed that you were the one of promise. That's right. The one who would move your family's legacy forward and closer to their vision of a prosperous future. May all of your family's hopes for a bright future be mingled with yours and completely realized, because you are a graduate of the Peralta Community College District. Together with the ancestors, we rejoice at this great accomplishment by exclaiming, Nyame Meda wo Ashe. Can we say Ashe? Ashe. Thank you.
All right. We've come down to the point that everybody been waiting on. All this other stuff. It's just frills. I'm going to ask that the chancellor would come and do her bit, and then we will begin to prepare for the ceremony. Real quickly, while I'm up here, let me again thank all of those of you, especially the staff, to all of the faculty, staff, presidents, my boss. I'm excited. So let me just say thank you to all of you. This has been a great day. And let me just tell you the reason why. We had no cuckoo-ness this year. At least not yet, huh? So, don't fool me now. Everybody, we want you to take your pictures in a nice way, but listen, we all family. We got to get along. So let me come, and then we will give some instructions. I need our readers to be on post, and we're going to be prepared.
All right, if we could get our readers up to the thing, to the microphones, and so how many of you are inspired so far as we get our graduates ready? How many of you are inspired? As our readers come to the microphones, I just want to encourage those family members and loved ones in the audience as we prepare our graduates to come up and be announced, is to say it is never too late to enroll at one of the Peralta colleges. It is never too late to enroll at one of the Peralta colleges. There is a place for everybody. It is never too early to enroll at the Peralta colleges either. So we offer many opportunities, and you too and your generations can be standing. Graduates of the class of 2024, please stand. All right. Yes, come on, let's get excited. Let's please stand. Graduates, we'll now begin the procession of the graduates and the announcements of their names. Our announcers.
They're going to be, but we just go ahead and get your blessing.
So, graduates, on behalf of the governing board of the Peralta Community College District, the state of California, all of the rights and privileges bestowed on me as the chancellor of this district, I commend you on this auspicious day and your accomplishments. Please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations! Woo! Yes, 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 yes. All right.
May be seated. Come on, Dr. Rudy. If you all can sit down.
All right, all right, all right. All right, come on down. Dr.
All right.
Denise. All right.
So, we're going to need some professors here. You can catch them at the end.
Okay. Trustees.
Need another reader on this side.
We're just.
Yes, I need another reader. Rose.
Can I have the
Who's
trustees
gonna read?
come on down?
Who else is going to
You
read?
can shake
for me?
hands. Our trustees.
Who's going to read for me?
I can read for you.
Not you.
Okay, I can read, but I
Who else is coming to read, Rose?
trustees. If I could get a reader to join me,
I
would
need
anybody
two.
like to read some names? Dr. Lewis?
You going to read? Come over here.
Oh, we got.
All right, this is what we're going to do. Graduates, you can sit down. Everybody have their slip? Yes? All right. If you all sit down, we're going to go from the front to the back. We're going down the center, come around the side, and go back to your seat. Listen, people, they need to go back to their seat.
Okay, first row, please stand up. Follow Dr. Van Hook.
Miss Charlotte Mitchell, Cosmetology Associate in Science. She stands on the shoulders of generational continuity that lies in the heart of the Black Family Unit, elders of women passing on knowledge, wisdom, and strength. When she leaves PCCD, she will be able to care for her hair, the hair of her elders living in convalescent homes, assisted living, and extended hospital stay.
Ramisha Jennings, Merritt College, Business Administration. The shoulder she stands on is her family, transferring to Cal State East Bay.
Sherry Espy, Associate in Science, Cosmetology. She stands to overcome her multiple sclerosis, not to stop and do her education, and thankful that she is here with her and her family here.
Keandra Lomas, Merritt College, Child Development. She stands on the shoulders of herself, her son and her family. She's going to further her education.
Lasagna Sweet, Associate, Community Social Services with a certificate in drug and alcohol counseling. She stands on the shoulder with her family and 32 grandkids. She'll be going to Cal State East Bay.
Sylvia Flory, Merritt College. AA degree in real estate. She stands on the shoulders with help of God's blessings. She will pursue her career in real estate and further her education.
Maisha James, AS in Business Administration. She stands on the shoulders of her family, friends, and her love. When she leaves PCCD, she'll be attending Cal State East Bay.
Jennifer Hodges, African American Studies. She stands on the shoulders of her family and her mom. She will attend Cal State East Bay.
Lachey Graybill, her degree is AAT in psychology. She stands on the shoulders of her best friend, D'Angela Cooks, her kids, Akia, Kiara, Kaden, Talise, and her AA sponsor, Samantha Matern. When she leaves PCCD, she will be attending Cal State East Bay.
Khadijah Bartlow, AA in Child Development. She stands on the shoulders of her daughter who is in heaven. She says she did it, and Mommy loves you.
Ayana Lawrence,
Merritt College.
in Psychology and Paralegal Studies. She stands on the shoulders of her mother, father, her daughter, and loved ones. When she leaves here, she'll return to Merritt and transfer in spring 25.
Majane Williams, Merritt College, a degree in criminal justice. She stands on the shoulders of God's love. She will attend Clark Atlanta University.
Donna Matthews, Merritt College. Her degree is in early childhood development. She stands on the shoulders of God and her family. She will continue to work at her current job while getting her bachelor's degree in theology.
Juanisha Wilson, Merritt College, associate's degree of arts and associate degree in science. She stands on God first, her parents, and her children. She will be applying for her BSN in nursing school.
Damian Roselle Pope Jr., Laney College, AAT in psychology, AAT in social justice, AA AFRAM, AA in social sciences. Stands on the shoulders of his family, his mother, sister, grandparents, grandmother, friends, and Umoja Umbaka. He plans to transfer to Morehouse College.
Asia Bedford, Merritt College, associate degree in administration of justice, associate degree in social and behavioral science. She stands on the shoulders of God, her parents, her husband, and her children. She will attend Cal State East Bay with a BS in criminal justice.
Mahogany Camo, Ibae. Her degree is in psychology. Her daughters, her beautiful family will be receiving her degree. And she stands on the shoulders of her grandmother and her ancestors.
Deborah Piggy, associate degree in child development from Merritt College. She stands on the shoulders of her mother and her family and grandmother. She plans on making more of her dreams come true.
Jasmine Halea Evans Bledsoe, AAT Communications, AA Social Behavioral Sciences. She stands on the shoulders of God, Shiloh Church and friends, her grandmother, and Miss T. Anderson, and Mr. Lavelle from Merritt College. When she leaves PCCD, she will be transferring to East Bay. studying in communications.
Shanina Mass, Merritt College, Associate of Art in Early Childhood Development. She stands on the shoulders of her mother, who is her biggest supporter. She will further her education at Cal State East Bay.
Kiara Devon Boating, AA Communications. She stands on the shoulders of her grandmother, Katie Martha. When she leaves PCCD, she will be attending Cal State East Bay, BA in Strategic Communications.
Kiana Vinson, Merritt College, AA degree in Criminal Justice. She stands on the shoulders of her family, her 3 beautiful babies, who are her biggest supporters, and also her mother. She will attend Cal State East Bay.
Geisha Tucker, Merritt College, Assistant Teacher and Associate Teacher Certificate. She stands on the shoulder of God, her children, and all those who have inspired her in her life to work harder and build her dreams. She will continue to receive her AST degree from Merritt College and then transfer to Cal State East Bay.
Delina Jackson, Merritt College, AA in Business Administration, Economics, and Accounting. She stands on the shoulders of the Lord and her loving family and friends. She will continue her education at Cal State East Bay.
Charlotte Milligan, Merritt College, AST, Administration of Justice, AA, certificate with honors. She stands on the shoulders of God, her Lord and Savior, her mom, Granny, and her daughter, with her daughter's support,
Yvonne Chin, College of Alameda, Associate's degree in English, Associate's degree in History. She stands on the shoulders of her grandmother, Catherine Jordan, and all of her ancestors and family. She will be attending Cal State East Bay.
Ray Shea Williams, AA in African American Studies, AAT in Psychology, AA in Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of Completion in Transfer Studies. She stands on the shoulders of her parents and her ancestors who fought for her to be here today. When she leaves PCCD, she will be going to SF State. Baby.
Niall McEhaney, Laney College, Associates of Science. She stands on the shoulders of her parents, God, and the rest of her family. She will attend Hampton University and study nursing.
Antoine Arsenault, AA African American Studies, AAT Psychology, AA in Social and Behavioral Sciences, AS in Business Administration. He stands on the shoulders of God, and when he leaves PCCD, he will attend San Francisco State University.
Yasmin Hamid, Laney College, Associates in Health Science. She stands on the shoulders of her parents, her sisters, her brothers that have helped her along the way with everything. She will further her studies at SF State.
Jamal Hamilton, AS in Management and Supervision, AS in Business Administration. He stands on the shoulder of God, and when he leaves PCCD, he will be attending Cal State University, Sacramento.
Assyria Ragland, Laney College, Associate's degree in Electrical Technology. She stands on the shoulders of her own, her parents, her spouse, and God.
Chantel Taylor, AA in Social Sciences. She stands on the shoulders of her son and family and mentors. When she leaves here, she will be returning to Laney and then transferring.
Candace Davis, Laney College, Associate of Arts in Business Administration. She stands on the shoulders of Dr. Patricia, Dr. Zion Walker, her mom, her aunties, her sisters, She will attend Cal State East Bay.
Shavana Ahmeds, AAT in Sociology. She stands on the shoulders of Laverne Cooper, her family, and Beulah Newell. When she leaves PCCD, she will attend Cal State East Bay in Hayward.
Lauren Nails, Associate's Degree in African American Studies, Associate's Degree in Social and Behavioral Sciences. She stands on the shoulders of the Lord's Village. She plans on attending an HBCU.
Taisha Jackson, Laney College, AS in Baking and Pastry and AA in Culinary Arts. She stands on the shoulders of her mom and dad, siblings, aunties, uncles, friends, and all the rest of her family. When she leaves PCCD, she's not quite sure where she's going to transfer. However, she will one day run her own bakery that she can be proud of.
Tatiana Jack, Alameda College, Associate's Degree in Science, a Certificate in Dental Assisting. She stands on the shoulders of God, her father, her mother, her fiance, and her children. She will attend the University of Pacific.
Ms. Barbara Ann Howard, AA in Language Arts. She stands on the shoulders of Mr. and Mrs. Howard family and her children, all on her Lord and Savior. When she leaves PCCD, she will be, and the ancestors, of course. She'll be walking to Laney with purpose.
I'll be walking in my... Shamika Johnson, College of Alameda, Associate's Degree in Apparel Design and Merchandising. She stands on the shoulders of her mom, her dad, her brother, and her children, and her loving wife. She will transfer to San Francisco State University.
Jacqueline Howard, AS Banking and Finance, AS Management and Supervision, AS Business Administration, AS Marketing and Sales. When she stands on the shoulders of God, her grandparents, her father and mother, and her family. When she leaves PCCD, she will continue to walk in her purpose and praise her Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Otilio Ruiz, College of Alameda, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, Social and Behavioral Sciences. He stands on the shoulders of Gloria Jones, who has inspired him to go further. He will transfer to Cal State East Bay.
Donisha Allen, AS in Culinary Certificate. She stands on the shoulders of God, her family, children, and her grandparents, her grandmother, her mom and dad, and brother. When she leaves PCCD, she's going to start a different major. She's going to continue her education with PCCD while building her own catering business.
Corey Smith, Laney College, Associate of Arts in Broadcasting, Video Production, and Digital Cinematography. He stands on the shoulders of his loving family, his friends, and God. He will further his education at San Francisco State University.
Christopher Murphy, AA in Social and Behavioral Sciences, stands on the shoulder of his Lord. When he leaves PCCD, he will be transferring to San Francisco State University for communications.
Tamika Dempsey, Laney College, Associate of Arts in Commercial Music. She stands on the shoulders of her mother and queer Black women before her. She plans to further her education at film school in Los Angeles.
Helen Okai Abudu, Merritt College, Certificate of Achievement, Assistant and Associate Teacher, Family Care Provider. She stands on the shoulder of God, her family, both her husband and her 5 kids, support from Merritt College and friends. When she leaves PCCD, she's looking to starting her own family and child care center as soon as possible, if God permits.
Earl Armstrong, Laney College, Associate of Science in Electrical Technology. He stands on the shoulders of God, and he will continue his education and experience in his career.
Blossom Abudu, Merritt College, AS in Natural Sciences, AS in Health Sciences, and an AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences. She stands on the shoulders of God's, with God's love, her family, who are both here and in Nigeria, and her friends at Merritt College. When she leaves here this fall, she will be attending the University of California, Merced to study public health as a pre-med major.
Della Grant, Laney College, Associate of Science in Social Science, Political Science. She is also the salutatorian of this class. She stands on the shoulders of her godmother, her family, her Umoja family, and Laney faculty and staff. She will further her education at UC Berkeley.
Divine Adeboye, AST in Biology, Associate in Science in General Sciences. She stands on the shoulders of God, her family, friends, and the Umoja community. When she leaves PCCD, she will be attending UCLA in the fall of 2024.
Brittany Carlitos, Laney College, Certificate in Entrepreneurship. She stands on the shoulders of her husband, her children, her brother Eric, who is in heaven, and her family. She plans on continuing her education in business and keep going for her children.
Darius Harmon, AS in Political Science and Economics. He stands on the shoulders of his mom and his auntie and his cousins, Christina and Alicia, his mom's Christina and Alicia, and his auntie Rochelle and his cousins. When he leaves PCCD, he will be attending Howard University with a major in computer information systems and finance with a minor in Spanish.
Erica Wade, Laney College, Associate's degree in Business Administration and Ethnic Studies. She stands on the shoulders of her older brother, Jerome, her husband, and her son. She will be attending Cal State East Bay in the fall.
Josiah Williams Sr., Merritt College, Associate in Science, Nursing. He stands on the shoulders of God first, his mom Esther McLaughlin, and his wife and kids, Abigail, Josiah Jr., Benaiah, Nariah, and his ancestors. When he leaves PCCD, he is going to nursing school and have a dual enrollment in an RN program, Gurnick Academy, and a BSN and Boise State University.
Thomas Kumas, Associate's degree in Machine Technology from Laney College. He stands on the shoulders of his old professor, Luis Quindlin, and he plans to go back to Laney to further his education.
Quinema Sanders King, AS in Sociology, AS in Criminal Justice, AA in African American Studies, Transfer Certificate of Achievement. She stands on the shoulders of her mom and dad, sister, close friends, and family. When she leaves PCCD, she will be attending Cal State East Bay, majoring in sociology, minoring in criminal justice to become a social worker.
Teresa Peterson is receiving a certificate in computer technology. She stands on the shoulders of her mother, who is in heaven, and all of her family. She plans to return to Laney to further her education in photography.
Zaria Fletcher is getting her degree in psychology. She stands on the shoulders of her family and friends And when she graduates, she's going to be transferring to Cal State East Bay. Congratulations.
Barry Victor Jr., Associate of Science in Accounting, Associate of Science in Business Administration. He stands on the shoulders of God, his parents, his grandparents, wife, children, mentors, teachers, siblings, community, everyone in this room. And when he leaves here, he going home because he tired.
And shout out to Janelle, this been my counselor the whole time.
Kaylani Hurd is graduating from Merritt College with an AST in Administration of Justice. She stands on the shoulders of her mother and her father, and when she leaves PCCD, she's transferring to Cal State University East Bay. Congratulations.
Nicole Victor, Laney College, Associate of Science in Business Administration, Social Arts and Social Sciences, and Accounting. She stands on the shoulders of God, her family, her friends, and her daughter who inspired her to get her degree and be the best role model possible. When she's done here, she's going to Cal State East Bay. Go Pioneers.
Lanon Shepard Jr., AS degree in Science and Culinary Arts Certificate, Laney College. He stands on the shoulders of his ancestors and his whole family. When he leaves here, he's going to UC Berkeley Dining as a supervisor of one of their kitchens. Congratulations.
Nate Myers, College of Alameda, Associate Students of College Alameda President. She's getting an Arts and Humanities degree, an African American Studies degree, and she stands on the shoulders of Ruth Rankin, Patrice Rankin, her great-grandparents, the Jones, and all of her family. She is transferring to Cal State East Bay. She says she come back to COA to teach ethnic studies.
Zana Samuel Seacrease is getting an AA degree in social and behavioral sciences. Go ahead, honey. Language arts and an AA degree in social science and 2 certificates of achievements. She stands on the shoulders of Rosanna Robinson and Rodney Samuels, Tyler Tierra Seacrest, and Eric Johnson II. And when she leaves PCCD, she's going to Cal State East Bay. She says, I am a founder of Voices of the Bay Area, advocating for domestic violence, IPV, and trafficking survivors, and I'm in Alameda County. Congratulations.
Tashay Marie Jackson, AA in Liberal Arts and Social and Behavioral Sciences. She stands on the shoulders of her family. Thank you, Jasmine, for pushing me. When she leaves PCCD, she plans on going to nursing school.
Michelle Sanders is getting an AA degree in business from Merritt College. The shoulders she stands are supportive people within my journey, including my mom and Peralta staff and a few other relatives, and my son and close friends. When she leaves PCCD, she's going to Cal State East Bay.
Sydney N. Lester, AA in Social Sciences and Associate of Art for Transfer. She stands on the shoulders of all the darker brothers and sisters, shoulders who was robbed of this dream. Sydney will be transferring to San Francisco State in the fall as a broadcast electronics communications major while completing internships for East Bay Mud and Port of Oakland this summer.
And Tanisha Graham, Associate AA in Liberal Arts, AA in Social and Behavioral Sciences, AA in Humanities. She stands on the shoulders of Jesus, who is the head of her life. When she leaves PCCD, she has been accepted to Cal State East Bay.
Marlani Williams, Laney College, AA in Social Sciences. She stands on the shoulder of 1, my ancestors, 2, my village, 3, God, 4, all my aunties, 5, Mahogany Camel, my friend from BSU, and all my friends from BSU, and her own shoulders. When she leaves, she's gonna go to Sonoma State University for Cinematic Arts and Tech.
Rodney Backhughes. He stands on the shoulders of his family and friends. When he leaves PCCD, he is going to open his own business, Braids by Rodney.
Cassie Benton from Laney College, AAT in Communication Studies, AA in Language Arts, AA in Social Sciences, Certificate of Achievement in Social and Human Services, Work Readiness from BCC, and Community Health Worker from BCC. Cassie stands on the shoulders of her mother, who also graduates today, and who proves nothing is impossible with God on your side. Cassie thanks God for her family, Umoja Ubaka, and the Laney BSU. Cassie will be attending San Francisco State University, majoring in Becca, Broadcast and Electric Communication Arts, and Communication Studies, double major in the house.
Oluwatumise Akanle, Associate AS in Mathematics. And when she stands on the shoulders of God, her family and friends in the Umoja community. When she leaves PCCD, she will be transferring to the University of California, Berkeley.
Shakira Harper, AA in Social Sciences. She stands on the shoulders of her family, her ancestors, and gives great thanks to God. She will be continuing her higher education and transferring to a UC or CSU.
Carla Appleberry, Associate Degree in Multimedia Filmmaking. She stands on the shoulders of Jesus and her daughter, Scarlett, and her Creations Dance Group dancers. When she leaves PCCD, she will be moving onward and upward, still deciding.
Lover Brown, Associate of Science in Business Administration and an AA in Social Sciences from Laney College. She stands on the shoulder of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, her sons, her sisters in heaven, along with her mother and ancestors and friends, with future dreams of a job in the field of social services and to further her education after she leaves PCCD.
Miracle La White. She has an AS in cosmetology. She stands on the shoulder of her mom and the people who told her she couldn't do it before. She knew. When she leaves PCCD, she's going to further her education as a cosmetologist and open her own beauty school.
Tanya McInnes, AA Language Arts. She stands on the shoulders of Amelia B., Joe, Clarissa, Sarita, Tarina, Julia, Ebony, the Umoja Ubaka program. She wants to teach cosmetology at Laney, y'all.
Lavon Stewart, AA in sociology, AA in liberal arts. She stands on the shoulders of her Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, her Father and Son. When she leaves PCCD, she is going to enter a BA program at San Francisco State University.
Latrice Byers Owens, AA in social science from Laney College. She stands on the shoulders of Faith, her children, family. After she leaves here, she's going home, y'all.
Let's go. Lonisha Duchesne, Berkeley City College, psychology. Her major, social major, I'm all excited. Associate degree, she stands on the shoulders of God, her kids, Tia and Theo, her brother, her mom. When she leaves here, she'll be attending UC Berkeley.
Grace Antoinette Smith from Laney College, Associate of Natural Science. She She stands on the shoulders of her guardian angels that watch over her. Love you, Granny, and happy birthday. When she leaves from here, she's going to Arizona State University to major in health sciences and become a radiologist.
Elsie Joyce Lee, AA in physiology, AA in sociology, AA in liberal arts. She stands on the shoulders of her ancestors and her son, her ancestors known and unknown. She thanks her son for being behind her and betting her every semester that she's not going to do it. When she leaves PCCD, she's going to be transferring to Cal State East Bay for pre-law.
Janae Coates, Berkeley City College, AA in liberal arts. She stands on the shoulders of her mother, her father, her sister, her family, and God. When she leaves from PCCD, she will be transferring to UC Santa Barbara.
Kyla Jones, Merritt College. She received a certificate in real estate. Stands on the shoulders of God, her family and kids, her mom, Nana Bay, and her sisters. When she leaves PCCD, she will still be here to get a few more degrees.
Alexandria Thomas, Berkeley City College, an AA degree for transfer in sociology. She stands on the shoulders of her mother, her family, and the rave community. Okay. When she leaves here, she will transfer to UC Riverside.
Imani Raymond Mason Hurdle, Berkeley City College. She's receiving her AS in Business Administration, AA in Liberal Arts. She stands on the shoulders of her mother's, grandmother's, Black Excellence family and friends, and her baby girl, and God. When she leaves PCCD, she will continue to finish and maybe go to SF State or Cal State East Bay.
Kiana Jefferson, Berkeley City College, Associate of Art for Transfer in Psychology. She stands on the shoulders of her mom. She's the one who made me the person who I am today. When she leaves here, she will be going to California State University, Northridge.
William Ashford, an AS in Electrical Technologies, Associate of Science and Certificate of Completion. He stands on the shoulders of his mother, Joyce Ann Ashford, and Laura Gardner, and his grandmother. When he leaves PCCD, he will continue his education and start his own electrical company.
Nabakoza Josephine, Associate of Science for Transfer in Business Administration. She stands on the shoulder of her family and friends, and when she leaves here, she's going to be going to UC Davis to major in economics as she continues to run her home care business, y'all.
Gaijin Holking, Berkeley City College, transfer studies to UC San Diego. He stands on the shoulders of his father, Ramona Butler, Rhonda Johnson, John Wynn, and his friends Taylor, Nancy, and Dennis. Yahushua. And when he leaves here, he will go to UC San Diego and study business and economics.
Bethany Williams from Laney College, AA Social Sciences, AA Humanities with honors. She stands on the shoulders of her mother, Melissa, and her father, Ronald Williams. She will continue to pursue an AA in sociology here at the Peralta Colleges.
And Daye Hunt. She received her AS in sociology from Berkeley City College. She stands on the shoulders of her mother, Cynthia Wright, and her counselors and for their love and support. When she leaves PCCD, she will be attending San Francisco State University to get her bachelor's in anthropology.
Bobby Flanagan from Berkeley City College, Associate of Art for Transfer in Psychology and future marriage and family therapist.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got one more.
Asher D. Blackwell, Associate of Arts and a Certificate in Real Estate. She stands on the shoulders of her friends, family, ancestors, but most of all, her grandmothers. When she leaves, she's going to study for the real estate exam and help build generational wealth through real estate investments.
Let me thank you. I want to give you all a blessing. First of all, thank the president, the chancellor, and all of the faculty, staff. We want you would continue to be in prayer for your family, but give yourselves a round of applause for a job well done. Thank you, thank you. Can we all stand? It's time to go home or go somewhere, but let's get out of here, go eat some chicken or something. Let me pronounce you all's blessing. Hold on just a moment, let me pronounce your blessing. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May he allow his face to shine upon you and continue to give you peace. Now, may the grace of God, the sweet communion of the Holy Spirit reside with us all now and forevermore. Amen. You are now dismissed. Enjoy your day.